I recently covered continue.dev's new workflow feature, which is the first ever continuous AI coding agent, which lets you run and manage background AI agents for coding and automation. Now, the team is back with the mission control feature, a major update that makes it faster and easier to set up AI workflows that turn signals from your dev tools into automated fixes, PRs, and documentation, helping you implement continuous AI efficiently. For those who do not know what Continue is, it's an open source AI coding platform that lets you build and run AI agents to assist with coding, automation, and development tasks, whether it's in your IDE, CLI, or through the cloud. Now, with this new feature, by combining the mission control with the workflow feature, it's quite a game changer because as developers use dozens of tools like Sentry, but signals from errors, feature flags, and CI/CD pipelines don't automatically turn into actionable items to your codebase. But with Continue's new mission control, this fills the gap by investigating issues, applying the right fixes. It also even updates docs and automates the next steps so that you can move faster. The bet is on cloud agents, which is the future for this type of work. The way this functions is pretty interesting. Continue connects your dev tools to your codebase, and it lets tasks or workflows respond automatically to events like GitHub, Sentry, Slack, and so many other integrations. The agents can run with full repo context to analyze issues. It can even generate diffs, open PRs, update the documentation if needed, and it can create tests and communicate back to your tools, all while keeping your workflow seamless and fully automated. Just take a look at this demo where continuous AI is able to transform Sentry's signals into actionable tasks. With the Sentry integration, it is something that will allow Continue to automatically generate PRs to resolve new issues. And once you have it enabled, you can head over to the workflows inbox. Within this, you can click on Sentry. This is where Continue is able to automate the error investigation, propose fixes, and even open PRs directly within the repository. This is where, through this integration, you have project mapping. You can use AI agents to address production issues efficiently, and you're going to be able to have it fully accomplished autonomously thanks to Continue. And the beauty of this is that Continue can run autonomously in the background through so many other integrations as well. You have Atlassian, Posthog, and so many others that will be added soon. This is where it will be able to propose fixes within the background. It can monitor your tools and your code base to investigate issues. It can open up different PRs and update your docs in real time. This is going to keep your workflow uninterrupted and your projects up to date. And the best part is that you can get started for free without any sort of plan. I'll leave this link in the description below. But what you want to do to get started is head over to Continuous website. And if you don't have an account, simply go ahead and create one by clicking Get Started. Before we get started, I just want to mention that you should definitely go ahead and subscribe to the World of AI newsletter. I'm constantly posting different newsletters on a weekly basis. So this is where you can easily get up-to-date knowledge about what is happening in the AI space. So definitely go ahead and subscribe as this is completely for free. After signing up or logging in, you're going to be then greeted with the main mission control of Continue. This is where you're going to be able to manage all of your integrations, and then you can try the different background workflows. This is where you can either try these templates out or you can access it through the workflow tab. But the explore tab is where you can go ahead and first set up your integrations. Whenever you're starting a new task, you're first going to be recommended to connect with GitHub. You can simply go ahead and connect your GitHub account, and then you can select any sort of repository. And then if there's a pull request that you want to deploy a continuous agent to, like fixing the vulnerabilities, you can select that and you can choose an agent to run, like updating the agent's MD, explaining the code base, or even drafting a change log. So in this case, I want to have it explain the code base. And this is where if you click on it, you will be able to see how well the background agent was able to create a code base architecture overview. It summarized the overall code base as well as the workflow pre-R, and it displayed the key components as well as the diff that it was able to fix with the XSS vulnerability. Now, what you can also do is you can actually chat with whatever summary or any sort of code that it generated. So you can ask a follow up question like, how would you fix the remaining XSS in display products, the vulnerability number 4? And you can see that it was able to showcase how I can fix this XSS in display product vulnerability. The problem, as well as the solution, was listed out. This is how you can autonomously run these background agents to accomplish various sorts of tasks, something as simple as explaining a code base and maybe demonstrating how you can actually fix it. But that was just one of the steps. We provided a buggy e-commerce PR. We selected a pull request. This was just an agent that we can run to explain the code base. But what you can also do is make it continuous. So when a PR is actually opened, this is where you can have an agent that updates the agent MD to reflect any new or change agent capabilities. This is where you can have it added as an agent MD maintainer workflow, or you can choose a different workflow like drafting a changelog update weekly or whatever time base you want to set, refactoring React components, or improving test coverages. But now with the mission control, you can take this a step even further. Like we had mentioned, you can integrate something like Sentry, which automatically generates the PRs to resolve new Sentry alerts. So if I click on this, I can go ahead and connect Sentry and I can configure everything so that it can work with the mission control. After configuring, you can see that you will be able to notice a couple of different issues already showcasing with your repo. You can also make it continuous where you can auto fix Sentry issues where you can just run background agents to have it fully accomplish these different errors. Like for example, with this error, something is already running on port 3000, so the server can't actually start. But what I can do is I can see that there are multiple other issues. And rather than me going individually and fixing all of them, I can just simply have the background agent work on solving all of them individually and autonomously. This is where you can see that the agent is working on starting to solve all these errors, and you can actually view each of them individually to see how it actually tackled it. And currently, you can see that it has now worked on executing the Sentry error where it was freeing up the port 3000 first, which is critical. Otherwise, your app wouldn't be running. It is examining the server.js file to understand the issue. It also is checking the README or package JSON to understand the project better. The issue analysis has been listed and it has already worked on creating a fix for it, where it actually created a draft PR, which you can actually visualize over here. And you can see that continue dev has already fixed it and created the pull request for this, where it was talking about how it found an error with the port 3000. It tested it and it fixed it, where it is now verifying that all server objects are correctly created before the request handler. But in essence, with mission control, continue can actually turn these Sentry signals into actionable tasks automatically. And instead of just waiting for errors to pile up, the AI agents can monitor your Sentry alerts in real time. So what you can also do is rather than me clicking individually and fixing all of these different issues, you can set up a workflow where if you are to create a workflow, you can trigger it so that it crons at a certain time. And the prompt that you give the agent is to resolve that particular alert or error that Sentry finds. So there is a full autonomous workflow that's set thanks to the mission control. This is going to be able to investigate issues, propose fixes, as you saw with these different errors. And it's also able to help you open up PRs and update documentation, all running in the background while you focus on the development. This makes the whole process of error handling proactive, fast, and fully integrated with your workflow. Within the metrics, you can also get a better understanding of the activity as well as all the pull requests. And you have the ability to also view everything that is being changed or worked upon within the inbox. If you like this video and would love to support the channel, you can consider donating to my channel through the super thanks option below. Or you can consider joining our private Discord where you can access multiple subscriptions to different AI tools for free on a monthly basis, plus daily AI news and exclusive content, plus a lot more. This is the capability of Continue, and this is something that I really recommend that you try out because it's fully free, it's open source, and you can basically use the continuous AI directly into your workflow to automate many of these things. The mission control feature is definitely great because it is something that will help you not just have signals sent to your AI agent, but the AI agent automating the actions to fix those issues, updating the documentation, and maintaining your code base in real time. It's something that will be evolved even further over the weeks. So I highly recommend that you take a look at this. This is going to make you faster with your code base, reducing errors, and focusing on building other features that matter a bit more. But with that thought, guys, I'll leave all these links in the description below so that you can easily get started. But thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the second channel, join the newsletter, join our Discord, follow me on Twitter. And lastly, make sure you guys subscribe, turn on the notification bell, like this video, and please take a look at our previous videos because there's a lot of content that you will truly benefit from. But with that thought, guys, have an amazing day, spread positivity, and I'll see you guys fairly shortly. Peace out, fellas.